So ask about that. We are moving into the sheet pans, and you know, they're not just for cookies these days, you guys. Everybody's really into the sheet pan dinners. You can do an entire dinner on one of these, because these guys are the big ones, okay? So these are 17.5 by 12.5. You are getting a 2-pack today, and the best part about them, durable carbon steel and drenched and coated in DuraBake. So the same nonstick technology that made Chef the #1 brand at HSN, that's the same nonstick coating you are getting, but now on your bakeware. So we do have them available for you in the red, and then we also have it in that dark gray. We also have the 2-pack of the smaller size. So if you want the smaller ones, I believe these are 13 by 9. Those are available too, and a couple more colors in these. We've got the blue, the gray, the gold, and the red if you want the smaller size. So item number is 623953 for the smaller. By the way, dividers as well. I mean, who comes up with dividers for sheet pans? Chef does that, and it's just a wonderful way to cook more than one item, you know, in one sheet pan. So they're really just a smart, convenient item. We'll keep that item number on the side of your screen for you. But Chef, you know, your customers gave you the fine idea of doing the same nonstick technology, but now for the bakeware. And, you know, that's what made you #1. You listen to the customer, you're a smart man.
Well, we get all our best ideas from our customers. By the way, look at this. This is a sheet tray lasagna. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and just show you that even a lasagna will just go ahead and slide straight off this pan. Now, the best part of all, now, of course, you'd serve it in the pan. You wouldn't do what I'm doing, but I'm doing this just to show you that absolutely nothing will stick. By the way, this is my beautiful heat-resistant gloves that I'm using. So they have the fingers in, which are really cool. But if I wanted to come in and show you the cleanup here, let me just go ahead, give this a wipe. I like all those crusty little bits, don't you? Mm-hmm. And then you wipe all of that down. And now here's the best part. The cleanup is just a wipe. You get yourself a towel. Now, yes, you can throw it in the dishwasher if you want, but let's face it, these are big old sheet pans and they're not the easiest things to fit in the dishwasher. Correct. So it's really nice that you don't have to. You can literally just go ahead, and even after a lasagna, I can go and show you that this just cleans down in a flash. And look at that, I've pretty much got a spotless pan in literally seconds. So whether it's a lasagna or maybe you want to do a frittata, I'm going to go back to the oven here. You know what, let me get my heat-proof glove on again, because it is a game changer. You can just go ahead, pop this on. By the way, I'll even use these when I'm outside on the grill, because they're such great tools to be using as well. I get my frittata now. I'm gonna bring this on over here, drop it down here onto my tray, and then watch this. I get a cutter, I go straight on through, I cut it into squares, just like Yummy. That. Right, so this is eggs, veggies. I'm not putting any oil or butter onto the pan. And then watch it what I can do. I just lift this off. Absolutely nothing is sticking. And you know, when you've got real confidence in your bakeware, just like in your cookware. By the way, you guys, there is a giant 17-piece cookware set, the biggest cookware set that I ever did. We've gone ahead and got another handful of them. So if you're interested in that 17-piece cookware set, you're gonna have to go to hsn.com. I mean, look how quickly.
And Chef, as soon as you clean that pan up, I do want to head out to the phones because Linda has been waiting such a long time for us. But take a look at the cleanup, because this is what dreams are made of for any home chef. Chef, I've seen you take nachos with ooey gooey melted cheese and the nachos slide off, and you don't have to soak that pan. So if you want it today, it's a 2-pack. They're typically $41 for the 2-pack. We're at $29.95. 573-463 is your item number. Let's say hello to Linda, if she's still standing by. Linda, you're live on the air. It's Chef Curtis Stone.
Hi, Chef Curtis. Hi, Cheryl. How are you guys doing tonight?
We're good. How are you?
Good.
So good. How are you?
I have ordered so many wonderful things this last week. I can't begin to tell you everything I've ordered. I'm just sitting here patiently waiting for this week to come so I can get it all.
Well, so Linda, are you a fan of Chef's? I know you picked up the burgers. Have you tried those before?
Not yet, but I'm going to. No, I have some in the freezer, though, and I am going to try them. Chef, I only have one question for you. When
Yes, my darling, what is it?
When are you coming out with a
Oh, you know what? We're talking about what we should write. I was thinking maybe a book on, you know what? I want everybody that's watching to go to my Instagram account and tell me what the next topic of my cookbook should be. Because we're all talking about it. And we're like, should it be about sauteing? Should it be about baking? So go ahead and let us know, and we will get to work on it, because you're right, we're totally overdue. I've written 6 cookbooks in my life, and they do take a lot of work, but I tell you what, they're really fun to make. So thank you so much for your call. We really appreciate it.
Not just any old cookbooks, best-selling cookbooks, Chef. So I will toot your horn for you. Linda, thank you for that call. I know she waited for a long time, but you know, she's ordered so many of your items. She's a fan. We really appreciate you standing by to share. Remember, this is 2 of the sheet pans done with that same nonstick technology. And by the way, that is on the inside and the outside, because sometimes things get messy in the kitchen. They're inside and outside coated with that nonstick. This is sheet pan dinners, this is roasting, this is cookies, this is, you know, holiday baking. We're gonna be entertaining now. You wanna make an easy meal for a lot of people. You throw it all in the sheet pan, right, Chef?
Well, look, that's exactly what I've done. Peppers, tomatoes, some beautiful sausage, of course, and then you just pick it all up. You slide it all on down. I'm using my cutter and scraper, another one of my items at hsn.com. But look at how I just slide all of that food off. You saw me just do the same thing with my Faroe Island salmon. And now I get my towel, come on in here, I wipe that baby clean, and look, that was the dishes from doing your dinner. Now, when you can just wipe your sheet pan clean, it is an absolute winner. You know, and the amount of different things you'll be making. Oh, yes, Vanessa's done a big, we've got shrimp in there. Look, talk about for baking. I mean, this is a big focaccia, right? So focaccia is one of those beautiful breads, whether you're a baker or whether you're just using it. But listen, look at how it just falls out. Okay, so you've got a spotless pan. Let me show you the underside. This is going to be real hot, but I'm going to do it anyway. Look at that beautiful color that you're getting all over the focaccia. You can even see the bubbles as it's been cooking through. And then, of course, on the other side, you've got all of those gorgeous veggies. Sorry, Vanessa, I ruined your beautiful work, but I wanted to show everyone what it looks like underneath. And yes, Rochelle's giving me my cordless electric knife, another wonderful product that you can go and find on hsn.com. So if you want to cut into this gorgeous big focaccia, you can go right on through that with your cordless electric knife. And I mean, have a look at that. Just perfect every
I love
single
just
time.
a little olive oil for dipping, Chef, right? Maybe some crushed red pepper. Yeah. Come on now. Hey, and remember that we do have the dividers available as well. And Chef, I thought this was such a great idea, because now on one sheet pan, because remember, these are the big ones. These are 17.5 by 12.5. Now you could be doing 3 separate things with these nifty little dividers. I love this idea.
It's so cool. Look, I'm in the oven right now, and I've just done my chicken in there, and I'll explain why the dividers are so cool. Thanks, Rochelle. By the way, that's my trivet, you guys. My roll-up dish rack and trivet, so I can put a hot pan on there. Now, look, this took an hour. This took 30 minutes. This took 15 minutes. So I added them at different points through the cooking. Now, they're done out of silicone. So when you want to, you can just go like that, and then you throw the whole thing in the dishwasher, or you can wipe it clean too. Again, my potatoes go in.
Wow.
And then, of course, that beautiful big roast chicken. Now, if you want to make sure that roast chicken's cooked perfectly, you know what to do.
You
Reach
cheat.
for your thermometer. This is the Kinetic Thermometer. I'm cheating, absolutely. You give it a shake. That's how you wake it up. It never, ever, ever requires a battery. In fact, works off the same technology your watch does, and this is the only one in the world. You will never overcook another roast. You'll never overcook another steak on the grill. You will be grilling all summer long with this little baby, and you'll be so happy. By the way, my Melamine Platter, that's available too. And guess what? It's unbreakable. So trust me, my kids have tried, and you can't break them.
Hey, by the way, you can find all of Chef's amazing items. And do remember that tonight at midnight, the 5 flex on everything goes away. So if you've seen anything in the show, I know we've moved really quickly these 2 hours. Go to hsn.com. You type in Curtis Stone. Everything in his collection is on the 5 flex space. So 573-463 is your item number on the 2-pack of the large sheet pans. Remember, we do have the smaller ones as well. That would be 2 of the 13 by 9, and we do have more colors if you want the smaller size. So if you want this large, we have red, and we do have it available for you in the dark gray. If you want the 2-pack of the 13 by 9, a couple more colors in that. We do have the turquoise, we have the dark gray, we've got the gold, and we also have the 2-pack in the red. Those are 623953, separate item number, just a little bit smaller. These are 17.5, those are 13 by 9. So just for you to have an idea. But Chef, you know, everything you create, the purpose is to bring the gourmet into every day, to give you confidence in the kitchen. And when you've got the proper tools, you're not afraid of messing things up. You're not afraid, now we've got the thermometer, I'll never overcook my burger again. You know, you really make life easier for us. That's why most of your products are customer picks.
It really is. And look, I mean, the cleanup, you guys, whether it's my cookware or the bakeware, I'm going to jump into the animation once I've cleaned this up because I really want you to see exactly how we build it. I mean, look how spotless it is. Now, we do make this out of cold-rolled carbon steel. Why do we do it out of cold-rolled carbon steel? Because it's extremely strong. I hate bakeware that warps and buckles and pops when you put it in the oven. This doesn't do that because of how we've built it. Then what we do is we go ahead and put those 4 layers of the non-stick. We put 4 layers on the bakeware, 5 layers on the cookware. The cookies slide right off the pan. You don't need to add any oil or butter. It doesn't matter what you're cooking. You can cook up to 450 degrees. I mean, look at these cookies. They were baked on a regular old cookie sheet. Look at them. Totally stuck, right? So then you play this game. Okay, I got that one. No, broke that one. Oh, yeah, broke that one. Nearly got that one.
You almost got that one.
So, right, almost. But with mine, look, nothing sticks. They just dance around the pan, you know. So, of course, you're not breaking any of these cookies, but who knows what's going to stick to that. Whether it's your pizza, whether it's your cookies, you don't want any of it to stick. I'm going back to my oven. You mentioned the smaller size. Now, they're the dividers right here, right? You can pick up on those. We do have those 9 by 13, and that's those sizes there. And then what we're offering you is the 2-pack of the big old sheet pans as well. So go to hsn.com because we do have other bakeware over there too. So I've got some nachos in. I've got some beautiful pastries cooking. Oh, look at these nachos. Now, the thing about nachos is they're delicious, but they're just so messy to clean up unless you cook them on DuraPan. And then look, I mean, even the cheese is sliding off. It just goes to show, and look how ooey and gooey and cheesy and wonderful those nachos are. But now, I mean, when you don't have to tidy up after yourself because they basically clean themselves. I got an email from someone that said, you should call them self-cleaning because you don't have to, you know, you don't even have to wipe them. Well, I think you have to wipe them out. But, I mean, look at that. So quick and simple, right?
I mean,
and then with my 3
it looks like they weren't even used. Because typically, Chef, you'd have to soak those after nachos or after a lasagna, right?
That's exactly right. I'm going to hit this with a little bit of sour cream.
Yes.
This is my 3-compartment prep center. So if you want to just take those spoons out and then when you want to pop the lid back on, once you're done with this, of course, this, you guys, is, I call it my mise en place container, but it's really, it's got 3 little compartments. So it's actually a 6-piece there plus the lid. So it's a 7-piece set. But it is just such a wonderful little tool to have in the kitchen.
By the way, only about 500 of those, Chef. Actually, fewer, I think, than 500 if you want that prep center. So if you want about 400, exactly. Thank you. Remember, everything we're showing, hsn.com. Final couple of seconds, but we do have the 2-pack today. These are the large ones. This 2-pack is typically $42. We're at $29.95 and 5 flex on everything just until midnight, Chef. And we do have the smaller ones as well. I just want to show them side by side as we wrap this up. Just the difference between these, because if you want the big one, that's what we're showing you here on sale. Or you can go for the 2 13 by 9. Those are available as well. You decide what you want, right, Chef?
You sure can. And the other thing that I've been using that I want to give everyone the heads up on, these are my wonderful Trivets. We have the compact size, the extra large size, and all you do with this, of course, it rolls up and goes into your dishwasher or sits over your sink, and then you just go ahead and roll that straight on out, and then you can drop whatever it is that you're pulling out. Now, I've got my little 9 by 13s here with pastries on, thanks, Rochelle, and you can see just how crisp and perfect they are on the outside. But let me cut through it. I'll use my cordless electric knife here. and you can see how I glide through. But yeah, I mean, look how ooey and gooey and wonderful they are on the inside, you know. So when you've got the right bakeware, Leslie, it really does make such a big difference to everything that you cook.
It really does. When you have all the right tools, and when you have Chef, you know, remember, Chef is our #1 brand at HSN. He is, of course, a world-renowned chef, a Michelin star, a Michelin chef with award-winning restaurants. This line is exclusive to HSN. Right now, everything's on 5 flex pay. So think about the things you'll be needing, because the summer grilling is just getting started. Don't forget about your burgers. Every year we've sold out for the past 2 years. So we did 2 years before every June. Last Burger Today special of the year. But Chef, you give us the confidence we need. We are going to be having more parties, more get-togethers than ever, because we've been missing those times, right? This is the perfect time to try something new.
Leslie, we've been starved of it. You know, that